Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Yummy Brown of Yommycrochetlogy, and today's tutorial is this cute crop top bralette that we can always pair up with our blazers or use this as an undergarment for a see-through dresses or tops or a plunging neckline dresses. So if you like my content that talks about crochet and styling our crochet pieces, please smash that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. So let's proceed to our tutorial. So you will be needing the following: a yarn. So our yarn here is tensil bamboo yarn, and this is the information. This is in color pink, 40% tensil and 60% bamboo, and it's very soft. The recommended size is 2.5 to 3.5 millimeter hook, 110 meter long. Okay, it's probably 100 gram. And these are the hooks that we will be using: a 3.75 millimeter hook and a 3 millimeter hook. And of course, we need a tape measure to measure ourselves. And I have this metal buckle in color gold. We will use that for the straps. A fabric glue, stitch markers, a few of them, and of course some buttons. And I already have here my first cup. I already made the first cup, and this is work from the middle and making rounds around the foundation chains in the middle. Okay, so that's how we will be working it, rounds. And this cup measures 5.5 inches long. This fits for small or 10. So I have here 2 strands of yarn. Start with the slip knot, however you start a slip knot, and a chain of 15. So 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this is my foundation chain. If you don't know what's a foundation chain, please refer in the card above or in the description box below for the tutorial for chain. And then we will half double crochet all the way back to where we started. Okay, so that's 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so make a half double crochet until you reach at the end of this row. So we're here at the end of this row now. We'll just finish it off with few half double crochets. This is 14 half double crochets all in all. Okay, and then we will change our hook into smaller hook, which is 3 millimeter hook, and a chain of 2, 1 and 2. So we're starting the second row, and turn your work. And this time again you have to half double crochet in the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and half double crochet all the way to the end of the row. So this is my 13th half double crochet, and then on the top of this stitch, the last stitch we have to increase. Increase is 2 half double crochets, so that's 1 and 2, and chain 1, and then again do a increase or 2 half double crochets in the same stitch. So that's 1 and 2. So it's 2 half double crochets, chain 1 and 2 half double crochets all in the same stitch, and then grab your stitch marker and put it in the middle where you made a chain 1 space. So that's where we will always increase every time we reach that stitch. Make a half double crochet. This is 1 and 2 and 3, and all the way down bottom part of your cup. So this is the last few stitches, and I will close it at the end of this row. So this is what it looks like. Now our cup is forming, and then we will start the third row of the little cup. So chain 2, turn your work, and half double crochet again all the way to your stitch marker. So 1 and 2, oops, sorry, it's caught, and 3 and 4. So all the way up to your stitch marker, make a half double crochets. Okay, so now that we're here in the middle, so remove your stitch marker, and then 2 half double crochets together in the same stitch or increase, and then a chain of 1, and again increase in the same stitch or 2 half double crochets in the same stitch. And put your stitch marker again in the chain 1 space that you created. And now half double crochet again all the way down of the cup. 2 and 3 and all the way to the end of this row. So we're here at the end of this row now. Just finish it off with a few half double crochets, and always remember to put your last half double crochet in the top of the chain 2 that you made from the previous round. Okay, the purpose of that is we want our bottom of the cup a little bit straight, and then chain of 2 and turn your work. It's the same pattern of half double crochet all the way to your stitch marker with an increment, so obviously the stitches will increase. Okay, so chain 2 and half double crochet all the way to your stitch markers and make the increase of 2 half double crochets, and chain 1 and 2 half double crochets, and again half double crochet all the way down. So you are working back and forth, corner to tip and tip to corner. Okay, and do that until you have enough cup or coverage. So this is our cup now, and I'll just finish it off with a half double crochet in the top of 2 chains from the previous round. And this is how big my cup. This is 5.5 inches big for small, and we will attach them together with a simple slip stitch in the middle of the cup. Okay, make sure they're facing wrong side together and make a slip stitch all the way to the end of the yarn. Okay, and you can snip off that yarn and secured it. So this time we will attach our yarn again in the corner of our cup and make a knot just to secure it, and then a chain 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. So we have to chain 10, and this time we will work into the bottom of our cup all the way to the second 10 chain that you did in the other side of the cup. So chain 1 and half double crochet in the next stitch, 2 3 4 5 So I'm here in this side. It is a bit tricky to connect this part, but you'll get the hang of it. Make sure you also put your loose yarns in between the stitches. So again, half double crochet all the way to the end or the other side of your cup where you made another 10 chain for the sides. Okay, continue that from here all the way to the other end of your cup, a simple half double crochet. So we're here in the other side of our cup, the other 10 chain that we made, and we will close it off with another half double crochets till the end of the last chain. Okay, and then this is what our cup looks like now. So this time we chain 2 and turn our work. Okay, and we will start our pattern, which is double crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next, double crochet in the next, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet. So always remember, if you end the row with double crochet, start the second row with single crochet. Okay, so if you end the row with double crochet, chain 1 and then single crochet. If you end the row with single crochet, chain 2 and then double crochet in the next. Okay, so continue doing the pattern to the other side of your cup. So we're here at the end now, so we have to do a double crochet and single crochet in the last stitch. This is what it looks like now. So we will be making it rows and rows, and then chain of 2. As I've mentioned, if you end with single crochet, you have to chain 2 in the next and start with double crochet. So double crochet after your chain 2, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet. Oops. So pattern is alternate of double crochet, single crochet. So in order for us to get that straight sides, we have to alternate also our ends. So if we end with double crochet, we have to start with chain 1 and single crochet. If we end with single crochet, we have to start with chain 2 double crochet in the next row. So continue doing this pattern all the way again to the other side of your cup, and make as many rows as you desire, or enough for you to have a nice coverage for abdomen, okay, to make the crop top. So we're here at the end of this row. We'll just have to finish it with few stitches, and last is a double crochet in the top of the chain you made from the previous round. And this is what it looks like now. It's nice textured stitches. So I end up 12 rows of these textured stitches. We will make a half double crochet in this side here until it reaches in our back. So we have to make rows of half double crochet to reach in the spine area at the back. So chain 1 and half double crochet in the next stitches. So this time just cleaning off the edges. We don't need to texture this part, so just half double crochet all the way to the end of this row. I'm here at the end of this row, so I'll just half double crochet here in the last stitch to close this off. So this is what it looks like, the first row of half double crochet, and turn your work in chain of 1. Okay, and again half double crochet in the next stitches. So there's no specific counting how many half double crochet will be made, because again it varies how long your textured rows is. So if you have longer textured rows because you are taller or you need more coverage, then obviously you have to make more stitches of half double crochets. So I'm at the end of the second row of half double crochet, and I make the stitches at the top of the chain 1 I did in the previous round. So this is what it looks like now, and we have to keep making these rows. We have to make rows of this half double crochet until it's long enough to reach at the back. And for the panel or the side, for the buttons, you need 20 rows of half double crochets, and for the side or panel that your button holes, you only need 17 rows, because we will add the rows for the buttonholes. Okay, and then I will meet you at the end of that rows. So I'm at the end of my 20 rows. I will just finish this off with half double crochets, and this is my last row. So as you can see here, we're facing the wrong side of our project. We have lost threads here. Once you're done with your rows of 20 half double crochet, make sure you always end up at the bottom, because what we're going to do is we will clean these edges all the way to the other side and start our rows of half double crochet in the other side. And if you added more rows, make sure you end up at the bottom. So chain of 1, and then we will single crochet all the way till here. So insert your hook into the stitches next to your chain 1 and single crochet all the way till the last row of your half double crochet panel. This is uneven stitches because obviously it's the side of the half double crochet rows, so you'll just have to evenly distribute your single crochet. So we're at the end of our single crochet rows. So as you can see, it's a lot straighter here and nicer. And so when you reach into the textured pattern of our crop top, we will just continue the pattern of textured pattern, which is double crochet, single crochet into the next stitch, double crochet into the next, single crochet into the next, and double crochet into the next. So you just have to alternate the 2 stitches until you get that textured pattern and you reach at the end of this row. We're here at the end of this textured pattern. We will continue the pattern to close this row, double crochet, and then single crochet. Make sure your last stitch will always be at the top of the chain 1 from the previous round. Chain 1, this time we will be starting the rows and rows of half double crochet. So we're at the end of this row now. This is our first row of half double crochet in this side of the top. Okay, so we will do the same like what we did in the other side. So in this side, this is where you will put the buttonholes, okay, because the other side is 20 rows of half double crochet. That's for the buttons, and this one here that we're making is for the buttonholes. So you only need 17 rows half double crochet. So this is our second row of half double crochets. So add more rows to it to make it 17 rows of half double crochet, and I'll meet you at the end of that row. So I'm done with my 17 rows of half double crochet, and then chain of 1, half double crochet into the next, and chain of 2, 1 and 2, skip 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and then half double crochet in the third. So basically saying this is our buttonholes. After your 17 rows of half double crochet, we will start the buttonholes rows. So that's 4 half double crochet there, and how to figure it out where is your half. So you just have to fold it and count few stitches. So we need more 2 half double crochets till we reach the half stitch, so we can make another holes for the buttons. Then chain of 2, 1 and 2, and then skip 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and half double crochet in the next. So there you go, that's your second buttonholes. And again, continue doing that and leave stitches for your buttonholes. So I have here 4 stitches left, chain of 2, skip 2, and half double crochet into the last 2 stitches of this row. So we have 3 buttonholes, and then chain of 1, and repeat the pattern of half double crochet till the end of this row. So half double crochet into the next stitches, and 2 half double crochets into the chain 2 space that you created for the holes. Then half double crochet into the regular stitch. So I'm at the end of this row, and again 2 half double crochets into the 2 chain space for the buttonholes, and then half double crochets at the top of the chain 2 that you made from the previous round. And again chain 1 and another half double crochet into the rest of the stitches until you reach at the end. So basically saying this is your 20th rows for this panel. So we're here at the end of this row now. We just have to do half double crochets, and this is what it looks like. We have 3 buttonholes for this side, and as you can see, we are pretty much done with our top, and this is what it looks like here. And there's this unfinished edges here, so we'll have to single crochet all the way here to even with our stitches just to clean them off. Okay, so chain of 1 and then single crochet, again the same what we did into the other side of this crop top. So we're here in the textured pattern now, so we'll just finish these stitches here with single crochet until we reach the first stitch for the textured pattern. Okay, so just single crochet, 1 and 2 and 3. So once you close this part here, you have to slip stitch into the first stitch into the textured pattern, and then we can pretty much cut off this yarn here. So as you can see, we're done with our crop top, and we just have to attach the buttons. So before you attach the buttons, make sure you adjust the buttons location. So whether you're going into the edge or going inside, depending how tight you want your crop top is. So I already attached my buttons here, just the basic attachments of buttons, sewing or stitching them into the fabric or into the garment. And I already have one of my straps here, so I'll also show you guys how to make these straps here. So first is we will attach our buttons. So get your yarn and your needle and start attaching your buttons the usual way you attach buttons to a garment. So now that our buttons are attached, the next thing we will be doing is the straps, and of course this beautiful romantic design in the cup area, and that would be for our next tutorial. So stay tuned, lovelies, and for the meantime, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you will be notified for our next tutorial. And thank you so much for staying with me today, and I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. Thank you, and see you in the next video, and goodbye!
Walking like I'm feeling myself. I just hit the high spin like I'm posted on the shelf. Cha-cha, samba, dancing like a contest. Sicko with the moves, I wish him well.